conversations with me. Every one of them. And every one of their body cameras need to be subpoenaed. It is not okay to victimize a person like this, to deny them all of their rights, to pretend like they are a schizophrenic, violent nut job and then dump them off on the streets, to pretend that they're a psycho or a stalker or a fucking murderer. Fuck this goddamn country and everyone in it. The police murder people who don't have the Second Amendment, the people who are least likely to be able to defend themselves against an armed assailant. The police murder us. Nationwide, police have been allowed to do horrible things to prevent evidence from being shown in court. And every cop in America is on the side of another pig. That is just how it is. Being forced to go to a department that has already blatantly shown that they are not willing to do their goddamn jobs is fucking wrong. This is not okay. Now, those of you who talk about the Second Amendment, that Second Amendment don't mean shit. Because you're not using it. Because you're cowards. You have that gun because you're a coward. The same as every police officer in America. All cowards. See, here's the thing. My predators, the ones who claim to be my friends, are worse than any of the rest of these bastards by far. Do any of you even stop to try to understand why? You're disgusting people who don't care about anyone but yourselves. You look away. You look away to all of the harm that I have been enduring. All of you who have seen it. Imagine if just one of you wasn't such a coward, like Girl Interrupted. When she gets on my channel and types an opinion, I don't give a fuck what it is. I chastise her for doing so. You either help me to turn this shit in or you go the fuck away. If you want to type anything to me about how trying to turn it in together is not going to work, you need to get as far the fuck away from me as possible. Because you're being negative. And I don't need that negativity in my life, you piece of shit. I'm going to show the truth with or without you. While you weenies are whining about your Second Amendment rights being taken away, there are human beings like myself who don't have our First Amendment rights. We're not allowed to face our accusers. They get to hold private court without us present. This is not acceptable. These officers are going out of their way to avoid looking at evidence. They make me save it up, and then they tell me that they can't take it. I got to send it to somewhere else. Why do I have to go to mental health to turn in these crimes for mental health to tell me it's not their job? That is the only job I need them for. If they would do their job from the start, I never would have lost my goddamn housing. I never would have been falsely accused of murder or rape or child molestation. Meanwhile, the people I'm accused of doing those things to. Natalie was killed by Joseph Michael Lopez. She was raped by Ted Bollinger and Tim Beeson and Troy Bollinger. You know why there is never, ever in the history of all of this, not once has anyone come forward and said, Sean raped me or Sean molested me. Now, why is it that in the last 7 years that I've been abused as if I had done such a thing? Why is it for all of these years, even though I don't do drugs, and my friends know I don't do drugs. Hell, there are drug dealers who admit that I don't do drugs. Kayla Trujillo admitted to being a drug dealer on my channel. But none of my friends or family cared. They were too busy telling me how to think or how to feel or being abusive as fuck. Going out of their way to twist anything they can to make me out to be some sort of a bad guy for telling the truth when they lied to me. This is not okay! This is not fucking okay! I am trying to get my rights observed, but I have no rights because you don't care. It doesn't matter what it says on paper. BLM doesn't give a fuck about the homeless. When they see me, all they see is a white guy that they can victimize. Meanwhile, I'm not all white. I get the LGBT community telling me I need to go to the back of the bus because I'm not LGBT or Q. Well, you know what? I'm not interested in anybody, so I sure as fuck fit in there somewhere. But no, you guys gotta pretend that I'm a pervert because I have a penis. You have sex! Are you a pervert because you have sex? This is not okay! This is not okay! All these years of having to stay with drug addicts and fucking alcoholics, complete and total fucking stranger nut jobs from the fucking internet that are infatuated with fucking death. People from foreign fucking countries threatening to fucking kill me and my fucking family. There's not a single police officer in the whole country that does not deserve a bullet to the head. So why is it that I'm still trying to turn them in instead of shooting them? Because I am a better human being than any police officer you've ever met. Now get off your goddamn high horse, you pieces of shit. These are your rights too, motherfucker.